Registrar of Voters / Elections. Registrar of Voters Maria Valadez will be giving the presentation.
Did we say something not nice to Director Ewing? Because it got really cold after he was done.
It's really hot back there.
It's really cold right here.
Good afternoon. I'm Maria Valadez, Registrar of Voters. My favorite part of my job is public speaking. So, 2024 accomplishments for the Registrar of Voters office. So we conducted the March 5th, 2024 presidential primary election. Shortly thereafter, after certification in April, we went ahead and prepared for our November 24 general presidential election. Candidate filing opened in July, closed in August, turned around to get our ballot layout and our sample ballot booklet layout so that the ballots could be mailed out in October. So we conducted the November election, certified by the deadline, and then turned around and attended a couple of trainings. A few of the staff members attended the new law in Sacramento, and shout out to Shauna Higgins because she completed her California Election Official Administrator Certificate program. So now all of us have that credential under our belts. So congratulations to her. Our 2025 points of emphasis. We'll be preparing for the, backtrack a little bit. So we are working on billing for reimbursement of the November election and reimbursement of candidate statements to the candidates that we collected a deposit and they overpaid a little bit. So those will be coming soon. And we'll be preparing for the November 4th, 2025 general district election. Scotts Valley Water District still is the only district that still hasn't switched over to even year elections. So there'll be 2 vacancies in there. And then towards the end of the year, in lieu of filing period, we'll begin for the June 2026 primary gubernatorial elections. So we'll be preparing for that as well. Sometime in September, I believe, is when we would be working on that. 14 legislative election bills were chaptered in 2024, some of which were already implemented in 2024. I don't have an exact number of those, but the remainder will be implemented the beginning of this year for future elections. For data points and metrics for the Registrar of Voters, we processed a little over 3,500 new registrations last year and updated over 13,000 registrations, which is change of party, moved, mailing addresses, and so forth. One of the things that I don't have on here is we did try to do a few outreach events, even though we were really busy last year, but staff did attend the Lakeport Farmers Market. They'd go out there at least once or twice a week, out there during at the Lakeport Farmers Market. And then we also attended the May Fiesta event for Mendo College. We weren't able to join the U-Book College because it kind of fell in during our election time, so we weren't able to do that. But we try to go to the community colleges and do some of their events. Next slide, please. So for us, we'll be measuring this year. Is going to be a slower year, but we'll still continue monitoring our new registrations that we process, registration records that get updated, and try to do more public outreach efforts this year since it's a slower cycle. And that concludes presentation for me, but I do want to thank our staff for a very long year last year working, to the staff, to the extra help, and all the departments that always collaborate with our office to make sure that everything's met to be able to conduct successful elections. So, thank you.
Vice Chair Rasmussen.
Yeah, just comment. I was going to ask this, but you brought it up about the outreach, which I think is great, that you guys are out in the community at these events. and making it easier for people to register. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you, too. If you got a chance to do some in some of the other districts, some outreach would probably be appreciated as well. And we have a farmer's market in Middletown, and I think they have some stuff in Clear Lake as well.
The year before last, we actually, the staff did some school outreach, and Middletown actually was their civic class. We had 2 presentations there 2 years ago.
Nice.
So this year, we'll try to reach out to the high schools as well.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, I will open it up to the public if there's anyone that would like to make a comment on Zoom. All right, I'll bring it back to the board. Maria, thank you very much. Thank you for all the work you do, and we'll keep going along.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.